Good morning, pregame crew. This is Chart Gal Lori. It is Tuesday, January 18th, 2022, 8:23 a.m. Eastern, 6:23 a.m. Mountain Time. Welcome, fam. How are y'all? Audiovisual check, please. Hi, Scott, Amira, Asia, Mike, Topher, Luciana, Amaka, Veronica, George, Scott, Jason, Night Truck, Greg, Sang, Roger. Good morning. ATBIs went nuts. They just halted it. Microsoft is looking or is acquiring. Let me go read the news exactly. Microsoft nears deal to buy ATBI, and they just halted it at $90 even, which is pretty cool. Good morning, Tammy, James, JV, Fat N, Sid. Thank you, Chuck. I appreciate it. Good morning, James. How are you? Everybody doing well? I hope you are wonderful. I hope this market hasn't left you too exposed to the long side, because it is super weak. The market is super weak. Hey, Margot. How are you? Hey, Andy. Does anybody have a ticker request before I get started with the regulars, the indices, commodities, cryptos, movers and shakers of the day? I'll take one or two requests. We have a mixed bag today. So if it's green, I'm looking long. Doesn't mean that, of course, the setup will work. It's just, here's the setup. Now we got to use our fishing pole to see if we can catch the setup. So I like these names: Red, Apple, Bearish, Apple, CCL, Ford, LCID, TSM, and WFC. I like looking long on XBI, Netflix, NIO, and ATVI. When it's unhalted, it should provide some great volatility. Hi, Diego. DraftKings. Okay, let's do it. It was a wonderful long weekend, wasn't it? Okay, new 52-week low. Is it a new all-time low? No. So we're not in Black Dirt Breakdown. There's that. Don't forget this level over here, 1950. Prior resistance could come into play. So let's look at the hourly. The bulls have not given themselves enough room for a higher low on the hourly. This is what bulls would like to see, is Friday's low hold. But they haven't given themselves enough room. Look at this hourly EMA just marching down price so methodically. So yes, we're oversold, but I wouldn't say 4-hour oversold. Daily is not oversold. They just keep throwing away this stock. So 2241 becomes the number to hold, and key resistance 2335. All right, AMD. AMD bulls have enough room for a higher low compared to 12503. It's actually holding up pretty well. Considering how weak the market is, this name looks good. I mean, we're red, but it's not like ugly red like everything else. So Friday's low of 131.43 becomes the level to hold today. And if not, the next support, 130.40. This name actually looks pretty good. Doesn't look bad at all. CMG, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. So on CMG, we're still looking for that monthly higher low, but we've been looking for that monthly higher low since Jesus was a baby. It's not happening. It's just a constant meltdown. I guess nobody likes burritos anymore. So Friday's low is the low that must hold. So we had a great bounce on Friday, a wonderful bounce, but obviously the bulls have forgotten what they were buying, and they woke up and threw it all away. So we are looking pretty bearish today. So Friday's low becomes the level to hold. And any name that you're looking at, let's just use CMG, for example, any name that you're looking at, the question is, will it form a lower high? Will it form a lower high on the hourly or a lower low? So did the bulls give themselves enough room on that bounce? So names like XBI, look how nice that bounce is. Beautiful bounce. They've given themselves enough room for higher low. Doesn't mean they'll get it, but they have stacked the odds, the probabilities in their favor. And then names like CMG we were just looking at, you see how that's not stacked in their favor? They don't have enough room for a higher low. They have not set themselves up nicely. That is the Squeeze Pro indicator. So let me show you what is on my screen. If you're interested in my indicators, they're here, yellow, green, red. The 50 simple moving average, the 8 and 21 exponential moving average. The yellow candles just mean inside bars. They help my eyes. And the Squeeze Pro indicator by Makito. And it shows me momentum. These histogram bars below show me bearish momentum. Of course, price action shows me that as well. But it also shows when the bull volume is slowing down and we get these dark blue bars. So I love it. I'm an options trader primarily, so I need to know when something is compressing and building pressure. And so that's why I use it. Good morning. Welcome to the pregame show. I'm Chart Gal Lori. I'm part of the Chart Guys community. We teach technical analysis. This is me on Twitter. And here at the pregame show, I go over indices, crypto, commodities, and movers and shakers of the day. I give you setups that I'm eyeing. I call those Queen of the Mountain setups. Doesn't mean they will work. They just look better and more favorable than anything else that I'm scanning the few hours that I scan in the morning. All right. So ES. So ES, we have a 4-hour lower low. We broke 4606. The low of last Monday becomes the low. Are y'all recognizing this trend? Last Monday was bearish. Remember, December 20th was bearish. All these Mondays where it's like super bearish. I don't feel comfortable swinging long over the weekend. Any of my sway trading is what I like to call it, a combination of day trading and swing trading. When I swing things for just a couple days, those types of trades have just not worked over weekends. Mondays seem to be our bearish days, and this Monday is, well, it's a Tuesday, but first day of the week, let's call it that. 457275 becomes the low to hold. And the way that these EMAs are separating, do you see this separation here, these air pockets? That shows that momentum. That tells you the slope of the EMA. And if you're new here, I'll spell it out. So TIMA, slope of the EMA. It tells you how fast the bulls or bears are driving the car. And the more it is, the steeper the slope, the faster the bears are driving the car. And they're driving the car really fast right now. So support 4590, 4572. Resistance is up at 4666 and then 4671. NASDAQ. We look like we have hourly bear flags everywhere. Let me go through all of them. Yeah. RTY looks just a little bit better. We're giving ourselves a little bit of room here to possibly get a higher low, but we got hourly bear flags everywhere. So on NASDAQ, key support 15270, and then down at 1515250. Resistance 15459. Do y'all remember last week I forget what day it was. Was it here? Was it Friday when I said I'm looking long? Because we were pretty beat down. I'm like, okay, I'm looking long. I don't have that feeling this morning. I am not looking long. Bears have all the momentum, and I'm not seeing anything encouraging. And here's what's got me tripped up the most. Apple. We talked about it last week. Apple has been holding the EMAs, and we're above the daily 50 EMA. But Apple has not seen meaningful consolidation. If Apple were to lose the daily 50 EMA, the market is not positioned well at all for any Apple consolidation. So my call of the week is Apple has to go sideways or up, or the market is in trouble. We are just positioned so bearishly on so many things, and Apple is the key to this market holding up. The US 10-year needs to find a temporary top, and the VIX, we need this double top to hold. We just got a double top on the daily, 2207. 2209, we need that double top to hold and for volatility to sit down. Then finally, RTY. Actually, let me show you on the weekly. Look at this shelf we've created at 2084, 2112, 2100, 2108, 2102, 2100. Let me write it out. Make sure we're all on the same page. This is key number, let's call it 4. Let me type out what the keys are so I can remember. VIX double top, must hold. We need RTY to hold 2100. And we need Apple to go sideways or up. So I said 4. What was the other one? IWM, VIX, Apple. It's all Apple. Okay, so it's 3. It's all Apple. Apple must go sideways or up or the market is in trouble. Have I repeated that enough for you? Hourly bear flag also on RTY just looks a little bit better than the other indices, but not by just a skosh. Support 2125, 2120, resistance 2165, and then 2168. IWM, I just put this on here because IWM had such a great bounce at the end of the day. It positioned itself better than most to get an hourly higher low, but this morning's action is not looking that great. If we can hold 209, 210 on IWM, that sets up the market well to possibly get a bounce. The Dow is super weak this morning. So we had names like BA had a daily inside bar, CMI had a daily inside bar. So we had lots of Dow names that had daily inside bars, but the Dow is really getting hurt by names like GS. They had earnings this morning, and obviously they were priced to perfection, and it didn't go well. So on YM, your resistance is 35577. 35752, support 35452. Take it easy out there, y'all. And below that 35452 is 35286. Just take it easy. You don't have to jump in a trade the first 2 minutes the market opens. I promise you, the majority of the really good trades happens 15 minutes after the market opens. Then you have an opening range and you say, okay, what does this look like? What's the volume telling me? So just stay relaxed. Just stay chill. And the most important position that you have is the one you're already in. So please manage your account first and then go look for other trades. The most important trade today is the one you're already in. VIX, we have that double top. You can really see it on the hourly. The market bulls need this to hold and go down. And I love shorting the VIX. It's one of my favorite trades ever. So I am looking for the VIX to melt, but I'm not seeing any signs of it this morning. So I will wait and be patient on that trade. Yes. Oh, US 10-year. That was the fourth one. Thank you, Kate. Thank you. That was the fourth thing. US 10-year has to find a top. It is a Monday all over here. I know it's Tuesday, but it feels like a Monday. So thank you for being my extra set of eyes and brain. So we would love, market bulls would love an hourly lower high compared to 1856. This thing needs to sit down. It has been going exponential. What's the, I didn't look at the 2-year. Wow. Look at this thing. It's continuing to go ballistic. We've gone 561% in 5 months. That's insanity. And the 2-year is more sensitive to recent price action and just shows you how inflation is just growing exponentially. Good morning, Blue Dog. Well, welcome to the show. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Y'all know the drill. Bitcoin. So y'all know last week, Bitcoin marked the bottom for us a lot, and it would start making, start the bounce before the market. So if Bitcoin's telling us anything right now, it's that we have more bearish incoming price action on the market. Your support 41274. Resistance 42073 and 42359. Ethereum making lower lows on the hourly. Lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Next support 3100. Then 307537. Resistance 3193. 3208. Gold, we saw dollar go nuts last week. Excuse me, it dropped hard, and gold could not get through that daily resistance of 18, I think it's 1829, 1830, and then 1833. So the dollar took a nosedive and gave gold this opportunity for a bull run, and the gold bulls just could not do it. We saw that bearish divergence. It's bouncing nicely here with some volume, but lower high would be expected compared to 1822. Key support 1804. Oil going nuts. So there will be an opportunity to top fish oil against 85.41. That moment is not now. These bulls just have so much strength, and there was news that affected it as well, some type of fundamental news, I forget. So 85.16 is your resistance, then 85.41. Support 84.20 and 84.14. Nat gas, I haven't looked at this today. I guess I did. I marked it up, but I didn't put any thought behind it yet. Resistance 4335, 439. Support 424, 4226, and 421. Odds favor that this monthly higher low is now in, but these nat gas bulls cannot hold any gains. So right now we have a 4-hour EQ. All right, Apple. That is a great word for the day. Patience. Absolutely. So on Apple, I'm looking short. The bulls did not get over Friday's high when they bounced at the end of the day and everything was making new highs on the day. Apple did not. So I'm looking short Apple, and I'm just going to round it off. Y'all know how Apple trades. Y'all know I always give it a little room. I like Apple short against 174. On any bounce, I like Apple short. ATVI, this should be a fun name to trade if it opens up today with this Microsoft acquisition news. So I would just be watching this. But this is from ninjas. Earnings trades, meme stock names, ninjas only. If you're a newer trader, stay away from these names. They will chew you up and spit you out. CCL. Okay, thank you, Jorge, for that information. Russia versus Ukraine affected oil. Okay, my favorite name to short, CCL, against 2305. We have a double top in that area, so I like CCL short. Ford. I like Ford short again. Can y'all believe it? Used to be my favorite bull name, and now I keep shorting it. I like Ford short against 25.28. LCID, this is definitely my queen of the mountain. We had this diamond bearish reversal pattern over here we discussed last week. It broke bearish, and now I like a LCID short against 43.40. We have the lockup period expiring sometime this week. Please confirm on your own, maybe tomorrow. So I like LCID short. This is queen of the mountain. I need to go put it up here. NIO. So NIO has this nice little EQ on the daily. John's charts from our room, he called this out, which I always appreciate his call outs. And I was looking at it earlier. I like a long against 30.08. Let's call it $30. Because we know Neo likes to break support and then bounce. So I like a long on NIO against $30. But if you've been here a while, you know I don't trade NIO. I don't like it. And it was Dan's most profitable ticker last year. So we all have our flair, our thing. Netflix, I'm looking long. They have earnings this week. When is earnings? Tomorrow? It's usually on a Tuesday. The 20th. So that'd be Thursday. They have earnings on Thursday. Daily RSI is 23. I like Netflix long against Friday's low, and I would even take it down to 510. I would like Netflix long against 510. TSM. Now, this is one of my favorite charts out there. Look at this weekly chart in this squeeze. It is beautiful. Look how gorgeous that is. Held the 50 RSI, got volume last week. I love this chart. However, in the short term, I like this EQ we got going on the hourly. And I like a lower high top fish against 14388 for a scalp. Not getting married to all this. Okay. I don't like the banks. I've been very vocal about that. And I think that, I'm trying not to say opinions. I want to just show technical analysis. So WFC, Wells Fargo, we're not at all-time highs. We have this high over here, 59.53. And Wells Fargo is one of the last ones that hasn't reported yet, or did they? Oh, they did report. But look at all these other names. They got killed. So Wells Fargo is one of the last ones that hasn't rolled over. So I like a top fish against 58.32 on Wells Fargo. I already have a position in this in pre-market, a very small position. I normally don't do that, but I just like this setup so much, I went ahead and took it. XBI, I like a long on XBI against 95.77 because we bounced so nicely. We have plenty of room for higher low. Doesn't mean we'll get it, but we do have enough room. Let's see. That's right, Bennett. Sorry, I'm reading our chat room. Yep, the metals are definitely having some volatility. Sorry, y'all. My community peeps, I have to prioritize. What am I thinking about shorting MDB? Daily RSI is at 31. It is my approach. When we get this far away from the EMAs and the RSI is oversold, you're shorting in the hole. I would love to short a bounce, but we need a bear flag of some sort. I don't like shorting in the hole. Let's see. You know what? You possibly could get a short against 39894. That could work. That could work, but it's not my favorite. I think oil looks great. I have been waiting to short oil. I've shorted it successfully a few times and unsuccessfully on Friday. So I've been looking for this weekly lower high compared to 85.41. But when we have these type of news headlines like the Ukraine-Russia thing and some type of explosion, it's just going to bullishly impact oil, and I just don't want to step in front of that bull train. Yep, Microsoft is buying ATVI. So they're saying silver is going nuts. Let's go look at it. Wrong one. Ooh, that is some nice volume. I would not go long up here on this bounce. I would wait for a pullback. So your next resistance on silver is 23.73. That's a nice candle. Very pretty. But I'd wait for a pullback. Yeah, hit the like button, please. I like AMD. AMD is bouncing better than most of the other names I've looked at this morning. So SMH just has this EQ. We need to hold the low of Friday. 29788. Just whatever name you're looking at, just say low of Friday, low of Friday. If it does not hold, then you shouldn't be long. Low of Friday. Hello. Let's look at RBLX. Dan will be live in the room in 14 minutes. Roblox has not been able to get through that trend line. I swear, I don't normally draw trend lines. When I drew that one, the bulls got scared of it and they run away every time they hit it. So it's up on earnings right now. It would be tough for the bulls to get through $91. We had this diamond bearish reversal pattern here. That was beautiful. So against $91, it would be tough for the bulls to get straight through that. So aggressive bears will be looking to top fish this today. Yeah, gold has been super weak. Nice bounce, but it's got to get through 1823. Let's look at pen. This is weak like DKNG. Can't get a proper bounce going. 43.36 must hold. Super weak. All right, y'all. Let's see if there's anything else. I'll look at JPM. This is weak. Your next support is 156.34 and then 151.84. Let me draw that. Let me put that level here so you can see it. 156.34 needs to hold JPM super weak, major volume on last week's bearish earnings reaction. All right, I'm going to wrap it up today. It is the Mondayest Tuesday I've ever had. I thank you for joining me. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notify button. Follow me on Twitter, Charkow Lori. And TCG members, I'll see you in the room.